Hey guys, welcome back to Nate and Greg's World News Our Way, where we go and we discuss a couple of little news stories that have been going on over the past week and our thoughts on it. Today we're going to be discussing the fear behind the coronavirus, which apparently has nothing to do with bottles of Corona or Corona Light or whatever.
I'm sure it's not helping that company.
No, it's definitely not helping the company. So yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe and the like button down below there, and make sure you check us out on our other platforms. So, this coronavirus.
Okay, I'm going to come out right away and call bullshit.
Okay, bullshit on what?
Bullshit on the fear.
Okay.
Like, I don't get it. Okay, I'm going to say something, piss a lot of people off. I pulled out some stats.
Yes.
So, influenza, the flu.
Yes.
Okay, so every year, the stats say that between 9 million and 45 million people get the flu, influenza. Right. Okay? Out of that, between 140,000 and 810,000 yearly are hospitalized because of the flu.
Right.
Okay? And there's anywhere every year from 12,000 to 61,000 deaths related to the flu, influenza, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
Okay? The coronavirus, Corona, thank you. The coronavirus, fuck, I drink the beer.
Yeah.
Anyways, so since it started, they have, I think it said 700 cases.
Okay.
Somewhere in there. Okay?
Right.
So 700 cases compared to between 9 million and 45 million a year.
Right.
It seems pretty insequential. They've had 17 deaths.
Yeah.
Last I saw. Maybe it's a little bit higher now. I don't know. But I know it's not up in the fucking tens of thousands.
Yeah.
Okay? So we're talking 17 deaths compared to annually 12,000 to 61,000 people dying of influenza.
Okay.
Where's the panic? Why are we panicking? Like, I don't work for the CDC. I don't know a lot about influenza. I don't know a lot. But it seems to me every time something like this comes out, there's always this end of the world fear pushed on you. And they want everybody scared. And I just don't get the big deal, I guess. Because it's a new strain? Like, is that, like, show me the numbers where I got to start panicking.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, we live in a small Canadian city, right? And there's people here worried about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's been one confirmed case of this virus in the U.S.
Right.
Not even Canada. One.
Yes.
One.
Okay. Now, I understand what you're saying, and I get it completely. I just did a quick little search, and apparently the coronavirus, take a wild guess when it was discovered.
Actually, the first time I think when I looked at it was 2012, and it was the Middle East.
Yeah, that was the MERS.
The MERS, but it was the same virus. The
coronavirus
same
in 1960s.
Okay, 1960s.
Okay, so this has been around since the 1960s.
But mostly in animals. It's an animal-born virus. Yes.
Yeah, and, as we said, MERS, okay, Middle Eastern Respiratory syndrome, whatever the fuck it was called there, right? Basically from kissing camels. You're right. It said 2012. So you're absolutely right. Like, this is a little crazy.
How many people died?
No clue. I don't have that. I'd have to do some more research. But yeah, no. There's a lot of fear around this because it seems to be a new big name and all this good stuff. And here it is. We have the flu, the regular old flu, killing up to 61,000 a year.
Yeah.
But we're panicking over this one here.
Yes.
Right? So is this just the media going and saying, you know what, news is slow, let's do this, right? Is this actually that big of an issue?
Well, and I don't think it is. Like, I don't understand. Like, maybe I don't understand how influenza or a disease or whatever, grows or what the potentials are. Maybe I need to see those numbers.
Yeah.
like why everybody is so in an uproar over this. Like they're talking about the fact that China has shut down 7 major cities.
Yeah.
Basically, like fucking shut the entire cities down because 17 people have died.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it baffles my mind, and then I start to wonder. Like, I think about our news, and have they actually shut down these cities, or is this just more shit to push fear here?
Yeah. No, there's a whole bunch of stuff on it. But yeah, it definitely looks like they're pushing. Like the media is definitely pushing this here, and the more you look into a couple of different things here, now maybe this is a different strain of it that's really, really, really bad. Okay, and let's face it, this news story on the coronavirus, this is new. This is new. This shit's been going on for what, the last 2 weeks, maybe 3?
Yeah.
You know, stuff like this, and it's already killed 17 people.
But you say
Right.
that like it's a big thing.
No, just hear me out, though.
Okay.
Right? Because, yes, you have the flu that over the year, worldwide, is going to cause this many deaths, right?
Mhm.
Up to 61,000.
Right.
But because this is so new, this particular strain, and then because it is isolated right now in China, right? So yes, they have like the world's largest population, but because it's isolated there right now, and already 17 within the last 3 weeks have died.
Right.
Right? I may be off on my numbers,
Something
there,
like
but,
that. Yeah.
but it's close.
Couple weeks.
You know, so with it suddenly coming out and boom, here's this new strain. It just killed 17 people in this isolated area within the last 3 weeks.
Right.
Okay, is this something more to worry about than your regular flu? You know, because is this suddenly going to, you know, like look at some of the other viruses. Okay, like you got Ebola, right? Like okay, how many people have died from Ebola?
But
Okay.
in Ebola, when it comes in, it wipes out a whole community.
Yes,
It doesn't wipe
does.
out
And-
10 people in the community.
No, I know, and this is what I'm saying. So
Right.
if it goes like Ebola, you know, it's got to start somewhere, right? So it goes and kills the first person, right? It's like, oh wow, that's kind of weird, you know. And then all of a sudden, there's a couple more, and then a couple more, and the next thing you know, it's mutating. It's fucking spreading really, really quickly and really bad, and it's killing people really fast.
Right.
So, is this coronavirus like that? Like, is this new strain? You know, because, well, as I said, it's been around since the 1960s, and if it was as bad as Ebola and, you know, as widespread as they're putting out that fear right now it is, you know, then why are we all still here, right?
That's my question. And
Yeah.
again, my argument to that would be that Ebola took out everybody.
Yeah,
This virus there's only one reported case of a healthy male
Yeah.
that died. All the other casualties, like as sad as it is,
yeah,
are all elderly or they have issues with their immune systems already.
yeah.
Like, so it's not taking out strong people.
No,
It's not like people like us are getting it and dying in droves. Where
Yeah.
you talk about something like the Ebola virus, it doesn't fucking care.
yeah,
Like, you could be the most healthiest person in the city. If you get it, you're dead. That's
Yeah.
it. It's over.
right.
Right? But this is my thing, is they're talking about this virus the same way they talk about an Ebola outbreak.
Right.
You tell
yeah.
me there's a case of Ebola in Canada, I'm going to start shitting my pants a little bit.
Yeah,
Because I know the danger in that. And I know how fast it spreads, and it's 100% death.
yeah. There is no recovery from
There's
it.
no coming back.
Yeah,
Right? So, I don't know. Like, I feel like, you know, I think you hit a mark where you said that, you know, maybe the news is a little slow
yeah,
that week. So it just seems like something new to push, put a bit more fear in people. I think it's about putting fear in people. I think another part of it might be the relationship with China. Like, look what China's going through. Like, they
Yeah.
can't even control their... I mean, how many viruses come out of China?
yeah,
I mean, it seems like it's a hotbed. Like, it just, everything
it
starts
is.
there. But then you look at the overpopulation, the number of poor people.
Yeah.
There are markets with raw meat dripping over everything.
yeah,
Like, and I'm not trying to knock China here. I'm just saying it's a different culture. Like,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And then we had a friend of ours because I remember earlier in the week we came up with a little bit of a conspiracy theory, and we fired it over to our resident conspiracy theorist and said, "Hey, check this out. This is our thought. You know, like we put our tinfoil hats on this morning, and you know, here we go.
Shoot
You know,
out to shout out to
Dude.
Evil Von Scary.
Yes. Going saying, look, here it is. We've had all these, the political climate within, North America and China is disastrous right now. So let's look at some of the stuff that have come out of China that have come over here, like SARS. I'm positive. I'm almost 100% positive that came from China.
Yeah.
I'm
pretty sure I saw that it did.
So you have that on the go, and that gets sent over. Well, now here it is. We have this coronavirus, which it's just bad for the beer company right now because they need to set up a defamation lawsuit for them.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
But they have this coming over now. Yeah. Is this?
But is it coming over?
Is it potentially a bioweapon that they're going to send, and fucking say, yeah, you want to fuck with us? Guess what? We've got millions of people. We can lose. It doesn't matter. We got, 1.4 billion people.
Yeah.
We can lose, 100 million people to this thing, if it means that we get to fuck you up.
Yeah.
Is that possibly it? Right. And we sent that to, our friend there, and he's like, yeah, when's the last time you heard something come out of India? Very much it's sitting at 1.2, 1.3 billion. And you know what? Honestly, if China does do this, and this is the case, and they do lose a couple 100 million, congratulations, India. You're now the world's largest population. But, but yeah, is that a possibility? Because you don't hear anything coming out of India. Yeah, it's always been coming out of China. The bird flu, the swine flu, all this good stuff, and now the beer virus coming out of
But to believe
China,
to believe that, you would have to believe that the president there of China, right?
Yeah,
is like Dr. Evil from fucking what's the movie?
Austin Powers.
Yeah. You'd have to believe he's Dr. Evil. Like everything he tries to do fails.
Yeah.
How many fucking things do you have to come up with?
Maybe he's just pissed off because Zuckerberg and Facebook there called him Mr. Shithole.
I'll show you a shithole, motherfucker. Take this, bitch.
Yeah.
But anyways, I don't know. I know that a lot of people come from China to Canada and the U.S. every single day on planes.
Yeah.
And to have only fucking one person so far.
Yeah.
And if if the world's wiped out and we're all dead in 2 weeks, I apologize for my ignorance right now.
Yeah.
Right, but I just said,
but honestly, I won't care at that fucking point.
I'll be fucking dead, so whatever.
Yeah.
But the point is I think that it's all about this fear.
Yes.
It's about driving that. Look what is going on in China.
Yeah.
Right. You can't tell me Trump's not getting rock hard over this.
No.
Right. No. The shithole thing probably made him laugh like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And now this.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and that's the thing. Somebody somewhere is taking this story here and pushing it out to get attention away from something else.
Yeah. Which is another thing.
It's that simple. What exactly, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know where, I didn't really see where all these major stories, and these, all the media is talking about it, but there's the major ones that are really pushing it. I don't know who they belong to, but I'm pretty sure if we found out who they belong to, we'll figure out quickly what story it is that they're trying to fucking cover up.
It's like the U.S. is
maybe we did put our tinfoil hats back on.
That's right.
I got to check my hat here.
The U.S. is sitting there right now, or sitting 2 weeks ago, thinking, "Fuck! We have to wipe Iran off the map."
Yeah.
But if people are watching, then we can't do it. How are we going to get around this? And some guy's like, well, I heard that the flu killed 5 people in China last week. Well, fuck, that's it there. Get everybody paying attention to that.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Wow, whatever. Okay, folks, well, make sure you put a comment down below. We want to know, what do you think about this whole coronavirus here? Is this should everybody be as scared as the media is putting out? Should Corona actually sue for defamation of character for their beer? Let us know what you think. Pass it around. Share with your friends. Get them in on the conversation. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and the bell icon, and make sure you follow us on our other platforms. Until then, have a good one, and don't get sick. All right? Bye.
Later.
Why are you so offended?